what's going on with the Astros? Astros keep it exciting, guys. I mean, they have been active throughout the offseason, right? They were going after Bregman. They don't get him. They get Paredes. They get Christian Walker. They traded Ryan Presley. That trade was just actually official this morning. And Dana Brown is always pretty solid and straightforward with his comments and talked about how the relationship was definitely fractured once they brought on Hader. That's fair. Presley really was not pleased with that whole situation. And you get more of that as now he's moving on. Anyway, that opens up some room to maybe do something else, although they're just staying close to that luxury tax range. The latest report here from The Athletic, Chandler Rome, Ken Rosenthal is going to join us soon, AJ, is the talks continue with Bregman. There's interest from from 5 teams. I didn't even say at least 5 teams. But there's also strong interest from the Astros in Jorge Polanco, who sounds like the backup plan for Houston. And you know how Houston works. They're pretty decisive. Like, this has surfaced again, the Bregman talks, but eventually they're going to put a time deadline on this, and they're going to say, we're done. We're signing Jorge Polanco. He's going to cost way less. And even though he hasn't been an outfielder in the past, he said he would rock some outfield in addition to the infield positions that he's played in his big league career besides first base.
This is what Houston does, right? They say, it's kind of what happened with the Braves and Freddie Freeman. They're like, listen, Alex, we want you back. Here's our final and best offer. If you want it, take it. If not, good luck finding somewhere else. This is kind of what teams have started doing now, and I get it from a team standpoint. It sucks as a player, especially if you're Alex Bregman and you want to go back. I mean, if you're going to get 156 at 6, and you're going to have to take a cut, okay, sorry, but I don't know. I mean, there's said another team offering 6 with a first-year opt-out. Does he really want to opt out? Because Bregman's he's over 30 years old. So is he going to opt out after 1 year and think he's going to get more, or is he happy with 156 to stay in Houston, a place he knows? I don't know. This one is fascinating to me. The Pete Alonso saga is fascinating to me, but at some point the Astros are going to have to make a decision. If they can get Jorge Polanco to come in, Jim Crane and these boys are going to say, see you later, Alex, find something else. And it sucks for the Astros and for Bregman if that's where he wants to be.
For the pod crowd that listens later in the car, I'll refer to what you were saying there with the John Heyman tweet. Astros are trying to bring back Bregman. They're still willing to do at least the 156. One reason he declined that earlier is it's a cut from what AJ was talking about, the $28.5 million salary. And he said there's another team offering 6 with a first-year opt-out, but the money is unknown. Among the other teams in are the Cubs, the Red Sox, and the Tigers. Kratz, the 28.5 part makes absolutely 0 sense. There are other players that will sign deals in order to stretch out the luxury tax number. That is very common in our sport. The Yankees are some of the best in the biz at doing this. They will often sign players for an extra year or 2, like they did with Max Fried. They go beyond their comfort zone just to stretch the money out. And they say, really, this player's worth X, but I'm going to give him the extra year because it's going to help our luxury tax number. You can't get it all. You can't get the years you want and the AAV you want. Usually the overall number is just what players care about, the present day value of the contract that they're getting on the market.
It was confusing to me, the AAV part, unless there's, I know from Boris's side of it, like obviously he has another third baseman coming that will have similar numbers at some point to Alex Bregman. And if he can get that AAV up, then he can say, well, he's a year younger. He wants an extra year from what Bregman got, all that stuff. But from Bregman's point of view, like if that's where he wants to be and he wants that 6 years, which would essentially take him very close to the end of his baseball career, 36, 38, somewhere in there, to me, I think it works because it works for the team too. And I think I know he wants to win. So you get an opportunity to be able to sign a few more guys down the road when some of these other contracts come off. The Phillies and the Yankees are prime examples of this. Yeah, talk to me in 7-8 years when some of these guys are older, but right now is their shot.
And just to put a bow on Jorge Polanco's situation, he was okay last year. He definitely had a down year by his standards, and he had knee surgery in October. Seattle declined his $12 million option. Polanco's agent said he's going to be okay for the regular season, like he should be ready to go and should be pretty normal in spring training. I mean, the teams get the medical reports anyway, so they can be the judge of that. But in my mind, Polanco should bounce back. That is a massive ballpark upgrade to go from Seattle.
Let me ask this. Let me ask y'all this real quick about Bregman. So he's turning down 6,156. So he made 28.6 last year. So let's just say he wants 30 a year. What team do you think is offering him 6,180 right now with an opt out after 1 year? Tell me the team.
Cubs.
You think the Cubs are offering him that?
I don't think they're offering. I think it just the whole opt out after the first year just sounds very Cubbish. But I don't think it's that high of a number.
No. Let me make this clear. There's a team offering 6 years. They're probably offering less money, but saying you can get the opt out after year 1.
Okay,
I
well
don't
then
think
again,
some teams offering in the world
let's
right
say they're
now,
offering
he would have taken it.
let's say they're offering the 6,156 to him, and they're offering an opt out after 1. But his big thing was the 28.6, whatever he made last year. He wants to beat that. Is there a team that's going to beat that over a 6-year span?
No, I mean,
go back to Houston. Then go back to Houston where you're comfortable. They love you. Finish your career as an Astro. Have your legacy. That's it. If that's now, Alex Bregman has his own things, but I'm saying if it's me and they offer me this, now listen, it's not my money, and it's not me making the money. But if I have a team I've been with my whole career, and I don't know, that's just me though.
Sometimes we're like, damn, this is rough, but 6,156 looks pretty nice if that's what you're looking for, the long-term package. If you want the short-term package with the opt-out, there are other options out there.